Cruise by Mandy. About to do a quick room tour of a standard balcony room on board Disney Wonder. This is facing aft on deck 6. And most of the handicap accessible rooms are located at the back of the ship, which I have never understood why. But not too terribly far from an elevator. That's looking towards the elevator. I'm probably maybe 10 doors away from the elevators, or 3 big old pictures in the carpet, so it's not very far. When you are going into your stateroom, all of the staterooms are always marked. You do have your peephole for security. You might hear about the fish extenders. This is the fish that hangs outside your stateroom to hang things on. And you enter the room by touching your room key or key to the world card there. You always have your lights. These are pretty standard. When you walk in, most of the rooms on board Disney ships have a split bathroom. And a lot of people get really confused when I mention a split bathroom. The first bathroom would have your sink, toilet, and some shelving. So if you need time in the restroom alone from everybody else but don't want to take away time in the shower, then that works well. Next door is your second restroom. Disney comes standard with the bathtubs and shower, and it's the typical shower heads we have on all of the cruise lines. Those of you that followed my Disney Dream in October, you saw we had a completely kind of round keyhole looking bathtub, which is really kind of cool. Disney has moved away from having the individual containers of the H2O products, and I do really like this shampoo and conditioner. So they have moved to the pumps now as opposed to the individual items being replaced. But you also still have your sink, mirror, and trash can. So that is what people refer to when you hear about a split bathroom when I'm explaining it. There are a few rooms on the Disney ships that do not have a split bathroom. And if you're like me, I'm happy to be on board. I don't care if I'm in the lifeboat, just get me on board the ship. I'm happy. I will tell you, any of these ships that still have this for a hairdryer, I really don't know what those are used for, because they do not dry my hair. So if you are one of those that needs the strong hairdryer, bring it. Now, as far as closet space goes, all the rooms come standard with a safe, shelving, laundry bag. Do not take that laundry bag like you do the plastic one at the hotel room. They will charge you 10 bucks. I've read that on the message boards happening to people. You always have your different life vest up top, including special child size. When you slide the door open and closed, it turns the lights on and off. So you do have room here. I have personally spent 3 different transatlantic cruises of 14 nights in different staterooms. I've done the standard window rooms, or they're called Deluxe Ocean View, on deck 2 a couple of times. And I've also done a balcony for that. So if you don't think that a family of 4 can live in this size stateroom, this is actually a larger stateroom than what you have on most cruise lines, because Disney has a little more spacious family suites, then I can attest that I've done 14 nights 3 times on Disney that way. You always have your drinking glasses. Tonight is pirate night, so we do have 3 pirate bandanas because we were packing light. We didn't even bring anything. I'll tell you, this always ends up being my junk drawer. I end up throwing so much in there. We do encourage recycling on all the cruise lines, so watch for that. There used to be some of the steamer trunks. Those are all gone now. Those of you that have been cruising a while will know that. But you do have plenty of space in these as well. Disney is unique that all of the staterooms now, you have a king-size bed. It is not splittable. You don't have the little hump down the middle. You cannot split it into 2 twins. So if you are traveling with a friend, then you want to make sure you either really like that friend, or your friend sleeping on the couch or sofa bed. And once again, we always have to watch out, because not all rooms have a sofa bed. They may have a sofa, but it may not convert into a sofa bed. So that's one of the things we really watch for. So be aware of that as far as the bedding goes. The curtain here serves as an actual divider for the room. I know some of the family suites on Norwegian cruise lines, they have the curtains also that divide the rooms up as well. But this curtain does close all the way across. And that way the kids have a chance to watch TV if they want from their room. And this particular room only sleeps 3 people. There is not a Pullman that pops down from the back. So that means I've got to pick a kid to sleep with tonight. So that's always a fun one. We'll have to think that one out. And then I think the older one will fight for the couch. She likes her own bed. Okay, down here. This is not a refrigerator. It is a cooling box. If you have medications, this is not to be used for your medications. It will not be cold enough. It's got a great size. You can throw, a couple of bottles of wine in there since we can bring those on board. But it is not to be used for that. Now, this is the good stuff. This is the real hair dryer. Use it instead of the one in the bathroom. And everybody always gets confused because the bathroom's way over there and they can't find the hair dryer. So watch out for that. Fire safety is always important. So make sure you look for anything needed with that. Brought a drink down from up top. There are 2 phones provided in your stateroom. You can text on them and they're working through the ship Wi-Fi. I never use them. They're like $250 a piece if you lose them. So I just don't even risk it. And a lot of information is always found in the desk drawer, including, make sure, I always stress this, your internet. Do not leave your phone on. You will pay way more for international cell phone tower roaming charges at sea than you did for your cruise. So be very careful with that. As far as electrical outlets, there's always very few of these. So if you are like me and use a CPAP machine, this could be your closest one. Some of them are now beside the bed. So you do have to look when you are looking for where you're going to plug your CPAP machine in or bring the extension cord. Okay, balcony. I'm a balcony girl. And just glancing out here, you have windows that go almost from wall to wall. And everybody that has children freaks out completely when they're like, I can't have a balcony. I have kids. First of all, way up high is a lock. Now my kids are out there right now unattended. But I can see them, and then they also have the mama death threat on them. But anyway, you can lock and unlock that right there. It also reminds you to keep it locked and closed. Watch your step. And unlike other cruise lines, I'm not seeing the do not leave. Oh, it's out there. It's probably the do not leave children unattended. Because some parents really don't understand that. When you step out a standard balcony, this is roughly, I don't know, 45 square feet, 2 chairs and a table. And they do have this out here. Because some people don't realize a balcony can be dangerous, they have to tell us, for your safety, do not climb, sit, or lean over the railing. Do not stand on the furniture. Children on verandas are to be supervised at all times. Well, I can see mine through the window, and at least they have a 200 nights of cruising experience. Also, basic information here. Do not throw anything overboard. Remove all your personal belongings because it's going to blow away. Don't lean, sit, climb on the balcony, own the railing, or leave children unattended. Keep the veranda door closed at all times. Use the safety lock when it's not occupied. And keep it safe for everybody. So very important there. You'd be surprised that how many basic things in life we have to tell people. So this at least gives a good view of what you can expect. Now, you have the balconies here that are pretty open, like we see here. Let's see if anybody's here. Okay. So some balconies may not be completely open. This is next door to me. And it's a kind of a partial obstruction. Sometimes you can find these cheaper, and there's some of the hidden ones we can look at. But up there you have deck 9. I'm on deck 6 right now. Let's see, one of the transatlantic crossings balcony, we did a deck 7, did deck 2 a couple of times. I know where my favorite deck 6 room is, but it's right outside the midship elevators, and I did a guarantee this time, so I did not get to choose my room, but I'm happy to be on board. Again, I would be just happy being in one of those lifeboats down there. So that was a quick overview of what you can expect. There is a light that comes on at night that you can turn on or off. Somebody can lean their head over the railing right here to say hi to you at any time, so you always have to watch your behavior. And then of course here in San Diego, you see how close we are to the airplane's landing. And this is my phone that I washed in January, so the camera's still really messed up. At least kind of gives idea. Cruise by Mandy signing off because there is a 2 o'clock movie on the Disney Nature Penguins that I'm going to go catch. We got some swimming done, got some lunch done. It's time to hit the movies down at the Buena Vista Theater, Deck 5, just down below. Cruise by Mandy signing off.